There are basically three main elements which make up performance cars, which are new here. The first element is design and styling. So we're using completely new front end, front bumper, honeycomb mesh grille. On the side you see side skirts, then you've got the rear spoiler mounted to the roof, which is new and bigger than a Ford Fiesta, and in the lower area of the bumper you see the diffuser element. And all STs come with 17-inch alloy wheels. In the interior we sit in very nice Recaro seats. Not very good to see them in the picture as we sit on them. And then you've got a couple of specific ST elements like the steering wheel, the shifter, your handbrake, and some elements in the dashboard. That's with regard to the main design element. On top of that you get special colors. The wheel we're sitting in is in a new special color, which is so-called molten orange. You get a special blue as well. Those are the main highlights in terms of design. The second element, obviously, which I would call the heart of performance cars, is the power pack. We're using a 6-speed manual transmission on that derivative, mated to the 1.6 EcoBoost turbocharged engine. The output of the engine is 182 PS and 240 Newton meters of torque at a very wide range between 1500 and 5000 RPM. I mean, in principle, basically every turbocharged engine you can relatively easy boost up. Obviously, if you overdo it, then you pay the price of engine durability and lifetime of the engine. The 182 PS we've achieved here, this is a very robust figure, so there's no compromise whatsoever in terms of engine quality and lifetime of the engine. What we feature here is what we call an EcoBoost functionality. So for a limited amount of time you get an overboost of up to 290 Newton meters, and with that we basically achieve a 0 to 100 acceleration just below 7 seconds or 6.9 seconds. And the vehicle is running 220. In the class it is with 1152 kilogram, quite a light vehicle. I think we are actually the lightest car in the competitive set for us. Yeah, and last but not least, important for performance cars is what we define as the chassis setup, which consists out of the suspension, the steering and the brake system. We're using, to start with the brake system, first time here, all-around disc brakes, ventilated ones in front. They are bigger calipers. The piston size of the calipers in front is 54 millimeters. The discs are ventilated. The next feature of the brake system is, in order to enhance panel feel, is the tandem master cylinder which we're using here. In terms of the suspension setting, this is not just a bit of spring and damper tuning. There are a number of components modified all the way up to even the rear axle to start with. We're using a stiffer twist beam rear axle. It's about 40% stiffer than the conventional one. The aim clearly was to reduce body roll, to have more body control on that vehicle. We also want to make it very agile, therefore we had to tune a number of components. On the front we're using a different knuckle, so the camber angle is slightly modified to get more grip. Then for sure springs and dampers. The springs allow the vehicle to sit 15 millimeters deeper to the ground. With that we have achieved also a lower center of gravity, which helps cornering speed, which is the next main element which we aimed to improve versus the standard car. Not a trivial thing, because already the base Fiesta is quite a good car, and then to improve that further with a very refined pack obviously is a challenge for engineers to achieve that. But I think overall we have achieved here a very nice suspension bushes as well, because the aim also was, as this is still a car which we would want customers to use as their day-to-day vehicle, to have a very decent ride comfort. So we're almost prepared to give up more than absolutely necessary. So those were all the main elements of the car, and we are confident that with all of that we have achieved quite a good pack, including also the sound of the vehicle, as a special feature which we call a sound Symposer, which basically transmits the natural intake sound via a tube directly from the intake system. I mean, we will start next month ramping up the production, but we believe that in terms of the capacity, we have enough capacity to satisfy customer demands. So from that point of view, I would not expect to see